and we are late to the party, and a very interesting thing has happened. Matt Reeves has released a deleted scene from The Batman.
Yeah, and it evolves on a pretty prominent villain that we've seen in the past. I'm looking forward to seeing what this deleted scene has, because you get to see a little bit more of Barry's Joker. We got to see a little bit, but not very much. It wasn't really prominent in the story, which I was fine with because it didn't really need to be there in the story that they were trying to tell in the Batman. But it will be fun and interesting to see, because he's taking that role on. So, Barry, what you got?
Yeah, I'm always happy to see a little bit more, too. We're watching The Office on Peacock, and it's got these super fan edits that add so much more. And if there is a super fan edit to The Batman, you want to bump it up from 3 hours to 4 hours. I'm totally okay with that, because more is always good as long as it's something that you get to see after the fact.
Right.
We already watched it in theaters multiple times. So, yes, give us all the extras now. And it's funny because it's still in theaters at this moment. So let's take a look at the deleted scene from The Batman now.
Yeah.
Present.
Ooh.
Almost our anniversary, isn't it?
There's a serial killer. I want your perspective.
First anniversary is paper. Why don't you think I come so cheap?
I thought you'd be curious.
You think I could offer this stuff?
Don't you?
Maybe?
You have pictures.
Pics or it didn't happen. Damn, man.
What happened?
He's all burned up, looks like. Chemical burns.
Makes sense.
Of how he's out of focus.
It's so baroque. Oh. He likes little puzzles, doesn't
The
he?
music.
Little puzzles.
So meticulous. Like he's been planning this his whole life.
It's like Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Oh, is he?
He's a nobody. Wants to be somebody.
Ah,
You're the commissioner.
quit joking around.
He's got ambition.
You think his motive is political?
Oh, no. This is very, very personal.
Yeah.
He feels these people have all wronged him. Probably goes way back. Unhealed wounds, stolen lunch money.
Why is he writing to me?
Maybe he's a fan of yours?
Yeah.
Or maybe he's got a grudge against you, too.
Two.
Maybe you're the main course. Any theories?
Not yet.
Really? You're normally so ahead of the curve. But something is different this time. This is very upsetting to you.
Let's get back to him.
Why? You're so much more
I'm
fun.
not here to talk about me.
What are you here to talk about?
I want to know how he thinks.
You know exactly how we think. Have you read this file? You two have so much in common.
Yeah.
Masked Avengers. So he's even more righteous. Oh, you afraid he makes you look soft?
I do like his delivery.
I'll tell you what I really think. I think you don't really care about his motives, whether he loves or hates you. I think somewhere deep down, you're just terrified. Because you're not sure he's wrong, huh? You think they deserved it, huh?
Damn.
You think they deserved it.
Wow.
You see eye to eye. That was a good reveal.
Yeah.
When he hit the table. So was it needed? No, but it does give you that taste of what could possibly come. Personally, I would hope that they would leave the Joker out of it for a little while. If they wanted to have him come in and be a part of it in the end, that'd be great. But I do love this whole Hannibal Lecter aspect of him being in Arkham. Taunting, but not really. It's a very playful taunt. He finds Batman far more interesting, so anytime he comes to him for any sort of guidance or conversation, you could tell the Joker just eats it up and loves it, and obviously ends in a maniacal laughter because he does see that the masked vigilante that is Batman is very similar to the rogues that he ends up putting into incarceration.
Yeah, what I also like is the fact that this is a younger Batman. Like, he is barely starting out, year 2 is what we got for this Batman. So who can he really go to when these newer villains keep popping up that he's never really faced before? Because, he's just starting. He's just trying to pick up the pieces as far as what he needs to do in the world or in Gotham.
Right.
So why not go to somebody that was there and he was able to apprehend, that can, think like a villain and see that side of it. But that just the relationship that you would have with Batman and Joker is very, like you said, like Hannibal Lecter, he's gonna, and Clarice, he's gonna be there when Batman kind of is at a dead end a little bit. I feel like it would be more interesting to see like the reaction that Joker gets with different things. Then he can like analyze that and be like, okay, this villain is doing it in such a way that, is either enticing Joker or it's not really something that he's interested in.
It's kind of like The Following. If you guys ever watch that show, The Following, with Kevin Bacon, he ends up having a crazy serial killer who can think like all the other killers. Now, granted, Joe Carroll ended up doing far more dark deeds when it came to outside of the prison. So having the Joker kind of, pulling the strings of what's going on outside as well as inside Arkham. We already saw what his involvement kind of was with the Riddler. He kind of did, I would say, help the Riddler kind of realize that he's on the right track. He is doing a good thing in terms of the villainy that is starting to grow. And I do feel like Batman having this be, I don't know, he said a 1-year anniversary. Was it the 1-year anniversary of him catching the Joker? Because we know that it's been 2 years that he's been Batman. So in the first year, he was able to apprehend the Joker. And for it to be the anniversary of more than likely that apprehension, and all he brings him is another case. It's something fun that I feel like, if they wanted to dive into this more into like the TV series, it's something I'd be open to, because if you made it more like The Following or Hannibal, I think it would be a good time. But granted, the WB seems like they don't want to bring the Joker to TV level. They want him to be cinematic. At least that's what they did with the Gotham series. In terms of name itself, by the way, yes, the Joker was a part of the Gotham series, but they refused to call him the Joker.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, it was definitely just a hint at it. Granted, it was the Joker, but they refused to say the Joker.
I mean, right now, though, I feel like they also are going, with HBO Max, we are going to get, like, spin-off series from the Batman onto HBO Max. So, I mean, HBO Max, it's more than, cable TV right there. So, who's to say that they don't bring the Joker in there?
You never know, especially
Streaming service is a whole different ballgame.
Especially because of the success that they just ended up having with Peacemaker. I feel like if you were to give us these longer form stories, because as we saw, the Batman is a long form story. If you want to kind of fill in the blanks there and then have the cinematic aspect involving the Joker later, I feel like, pushing it to the streaming services would be a good way to kind of give us a little bit more into this world. But at the same time, again, I feel like they want to utilize the Joker for the pinnacle cinematic experience. I just didn't think we'd be getting it so damn soon, especially since it felt like we just had, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, who killed it and got an Oscar for it. So, but either way, the delivery here for Barry Keoghan's Joker, it works. It's something different. It does kind of feel a little bit more like one of the Jokers from Gotham that Cameron Monaghan ended up playing, the one that's all messed up and chemically burned because it was, a vat of chemicals, more than likely, at least that's what it looks like.
But the way that his, like when they showed his features a little bit, it does kind of remind me of the cover of one of them where it's like his face is stretched out and he cuts out the face. It very reminds me of that very much.
But I did love the reveal of it here where everything was defocused when it came to him, but slowly you got the eyes and you got the mouth and the teeth. So I thought they did a good job. Again, it didn't feel like it was needed in the movie, but at the same time, I'm glad that they have it and they released it instead of locking it away and not showing it to us, because I feel like WB is starting to kind of learn their lesson when it comes to giving us the content that they shot, whether it's part of the narrative cinematically or not. So, because we're always willing to see it, man. Deleted scenes are fun, even though extended editions are fun. It does add more life into something that you've watched and loved already, and it kind of lets you come back to it and it feels fresh, even though it may have not fit narratively the first time you saw it. But guys, what did you think of this deleted scene? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. On our Patreon, check out our reactions to The Boys. We finally have made it all the way through. Our reaction to the finale of Season 2 will be dropping tomorrow. If you're watching this the day this deleted scene came out. But thanks guys so much, and as always,
and now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.